And that is Bronx school principal Dan O'Keefe. That marking 100 miles that he ran in just under 24 hours. An incredible feat, but even better when you hear that it was all to raise money for a sports program at the high school where he is principal. That's Cardinal Spellman High School. He's also trying to send a very important message to his students. He joins me now, Dan O'Keefe. Thank you so much for spending some time with us on Skype. You know, I understand this isn't the first time that you've run a long distance, but what I love about this is it's all about practicing what you preach. Be healthy. Look, I can do it. Tell me about what inspired you to take on this challenge.
I thought to myself that I always tell the students to put 100% into everything, to aim at 100% on their tests, aim at 100% on their report cards. And since I run such long distances, I thought it would make a tangible experience for them if I could run 100 miles right where they could see me and see that nothing is impossible if you put your mind to it.
And all of this to raise money for programs at your school. Obviously, we know with schools that funding can be difficult. So what is it that you were trying to reach? What was your goal?
Our goal was really, we had no set goal. $10,000 would have been nice, but we have 25 sports teams, we have 50 clubs and activities, and we really want to make sure that those opportunities were at their best level for our students.
And how much did you end up raising? Because I understand you also challenged some of your students to raise.
Right. We were challenging the students to aim for 100. So if they could get $100 in sponsorship from friends and family, that would have been great. The big surprise came at the finish line about 2 minutes after the finish. An anonymous donor donated $100,000 to the sports program.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. I mean, I'm sorry I had to cut you off because it's shocking to hear that someone did that. What was your reaction?
At first, I didn't believe it. I went to sleep very soon after I finished. So when I woke up, that was the rumor that was spreading. I said, I don't think that actually happened. But I was very, very pleasantly surprised to find out that it was true.
I'll get to what you're going to do with that money in a moment. But first, I want you to take a listen to what some of your students had to say about what you did.
I came to support my principal because he's doing something that nobody would ever do.
He helps us and participates in a lot of things, and I have 100% faith to achieve 100.
You know, Dan, sometimes being a teacher can almost feel like being a parent. It can feel a little thankless. Do kids understand how much you sacrifice and how much you do? Well, there you see they definitely do in your case. That must mean a lot.
It does. It was very important. The student support was unbelievable. I've never experienced in my life the type of school spirit. At one point, I turned around. There had to be 200 students running behind me on the track in support. It was just a wonderful, wonderful day for the school.
And how about what's next for the school? How are you going to invest that money back into
you know, it's funny. Everybody starts asking, you know, everything from a new gym floor to fixing the auditorium, but it really has to go back 100% to the students. So a lot of it's going to go towards uniforms and transportation and travel, things like that for the teams.
That's incredible because you know now schools, you know more than anyone how much they need those kinds of funding.
Absolutely.
But when you were there, you know, in that under 24 hours, running those 100 miles, what was going through your mind? I mean, obviously there must have been moments of pain and things like that. What kept you going?
The people. It was interesting. The entire time, I don't think I ran more than 3 laps alone. There was always someone there to support me, whether it was an alum, a faculty member, someone from the administration, even students. Constantly had support, so there was conversation to keep my mind off the routine of the endless laps.
Well, your school in the Bronx is better off for you being there and also the community coming together to raise such an incredible amount of money. Hey, thanks for being on the show, sharing your story with us. You take care.
Great. Thanks so much.